Well, hello, friends. Mark Holmes here with my buddy Cowboy Joe Boo, and as always, thank you guys for watching, commenting, and subscribing to the Joe Boo Sports Report. Without you guys, this doesn't work, guys. It does not work. Let's get open for business. Let's wake up the football gods here today. It is hump day. We are halfway through the week. We got Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and then Sunday. Don't forget, we'll be at the Dulles Expo Center in Chantilly, Virginia for the CSA show autograph signing. Now, listen, I've had some people have asked me some questions about the show. I understand it's like $10 to get in. And then each of the different athletes and stuff, it's a different fee. Some of them are as low as $25. Some of the bigger name ones might be 95, 100, or when you've had Michael Irvin, like 125 or 150 for like Dak, or Emmitt Smith was like 225. So it just varies on the player. So Connor McGovern's supposed to be there. Michael Gallup was scheduled to be there, but Michael Gallup might not be there because I'm hearing that Leighton Vander Esch is getting married this weekend, and so a lot of the players are going to be there at the wedding. So that's what I'm hearing. Don't quote me on that, but that's what I'm hearing, that he may not be there. But Tony Dorsett, Randy White, Ed Too Tall Jones will definitely be there. Roy Williams. So it'll be a great show, great event, and we'll be there doing some videos, and maybe we'll get you guys on tape. Now, we are literally 2 weeks away from the Dallas Cowboys going to Oxnard for training camp. Take a look at that clock. 56 days, 23 hours, 23 minutes, and 20 seconds away from kickoff of the 2019 season. I'm amazed at how fast that clock is ticking. In fact, it's ticking a little too fast because I'm realizing my own mortality. This has nothing to do with all of this, but I always try and tell you guys to make sure that you do everything you can each and every day, because you don't know how many you have left. And this morning, when me and Michael were going to work, we were sitting in this backup for about a half an hour. It was just a bad backup. 2 lanes on 95 were closed. And we finally got up to the accident. And what happened was a Amazon truck had pulled off onto the shoulder, completely stopped. And a car ran into the back of it and ran under it, killing the driver. And I guarantee you, when that person left to go to work that morning, he wasn't thinking that this was going to be like the last few hours. So be careful out there. Take your time and enjoy life, because you don't know what is out there for you next. So enjoy the moment. So, as our team is getting prepared to go to training camp, one of the biggest question marks and one of the biggest talked about things was DeMarcus Lawrence and him waiting on getting his shoulder done. He finally got his contract, and he got his shoulder worked on. We don't know exactly how good it is just yet. He'll probably start out training camp on the PUP list, the physically unable to perform. But hopefully, we still have almost 2 months before kickoff of the season. Hopefully, he'll be ready for Eli Manning. And I'm hoping that when he gets there, he's hangry. So here is the Snickers commercial that he is going to be in, or at least the first one he's going to be in. Let's zoom in a little bit here.
You wear trunks? I wear trunks in a WWE ring. Why are you laughing?
Because your butt's nicer than mine, so I don't know.
Did you ever dream of being a WWE superstar?
I love WWE more than football,
You're kidding.
Oh, yeah. Going to my cousin's house, I tried to hit him with a Shawn Michaels kick. I kicked a hole in my aunt's wall.
You super kicked through a wall. I feel like this is something that's inside of you.
Hey, let's get it.
What happens when you're hungry?
I miss a meal, it's over for the day. My wife came, talk to me. I let my hair down. And
When you're hungry, your hair comes down?
yeah,
So who is this character?
kind of like the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse. Just looking down into a man's soul and making them feel fear.
Introducing the Oh, you really went for it, didn't you? Oh my God. Sorry, my God. Get over it. Do you wear trunks?
Okay, so that's it. That's the Snickers commercial. Hey, congratulations on getting paid. Now, this is the great thing about staying out of trouble. You get commercial endorsements, Zeke. So, you might want to be trying to cash in on some of that little side money. But me personally, I'm hoping he's not eating too many Snickers between now and the beginning of the season and during the season. Because you, DeMarcus Lawrence, I want you hangry as hell. I want you to go out there like a raving lunatic. I want you to put your hair down. In fact, I want you to take one of these big ass Snickers like this. Ow! And I want you to hit him upside the head with it. I don't want you to play nice, where you turn all soft because you had a Snickers. Hell no. Now, on a serious tip, the good news at least, we saw about 2 weeks ago the Dallas Cowboys working out in the sand, basically doing hand drills and doing speed rushes and things like that. And we saw him beginning to really use his arms and things. Again, we don't know how much strength is back in there, but when you're looking at this picture and the pictures that we've seen, you haven't seen a lot of atrophy. And atrophy basically sets in within like 2 days of not using your arm. You start to lose the muscle strength and the dexterity. When you have your shoulder worked on like you did, you're supposed to be in a sling for the first month where you're just keeping it still, not to aggravate the joint and things like that, before you can start doing real exercise. And so that's the time you lose that strength and the conditioning of it. And, because you haven't been moving it for a month, it's stiff. Well, at least when we saw him doing the workouts and stuff out there, you saw him really pumping and moving the arms. Now, that's not the same as pushing off on a 320-pound offensive tackle and trying to make a move or a swim move and things like that. I get that. But the fact that he's already beginning to do these drills, the fact that he's got that smile on his face and doesn't look like he's grimacing in any pain and is able to do these commercials, that should bode well. And the sooner we can get him back, the better. Now, I look at the competition that we play week 1. It's the Giants. The Giants' offensive line is not great, and with all of the young pieces that we have, we can make it, if we have to, for a few games without him. The key on this is you want him to be that hangry dude at the end of the season where hopefully we've already clinched a playoff spot and we're getting ready to go into the playoffs. We want all of these guys healthy, and I hope that part of the plan, because we do have so much depth, one of the things that the Dallas Cowboys need to learn to do, they do it on the defensive line a lot. They have a lot of great rotations, but they need to start relying on using more players. One of the things, and people will give me a hard way to go because they'll say, how dare you talk about the Cowboys and New England in the same breath. And I'm not saying the Cowboys aren't there, but I'm saying there's a lot of things that New England does that consistently keeps them winning. Nobody has been through a streak of winning like New England has over the last 18 years. So you kind of want to look and say, what are they doing? What are they drinking? What are they eating? What are they doing? Whatever. Because I want some of that. One of the things that they do is they don't rely on just the 11 starters. What they do is they use almost 30, 35 people on that roster. They get rotations in there. They keep guys fresh. They have people who get experience, so that way if somebody gets hurt, that there's people able to step in. And that's where the Cowboys need to start looking at this roster. That maybe there's a drop-off between, one of your guys. But if you start getting this guy some experience, he's going to be in a better position when somebody goes out. Now, hopefully, like I said, DeMarcus Lawrence comes out there and says, I'm getting that $21 million. I'm going to go out there and earn it. I'm going to get a sack for every million. That's what I hope for. But we'll have to wait and see. What I hope for is that he plays well enough on that defense that defense is a top 5. But who knows? We'll have to wait and see how all that works out. But I'm happy that he's gotten that gig. You know what? Football, being a football star is fleeting. You don't have but so much time, so you have to go out there and make as much money as you can because it's going to have to last you a lifetime. So don't forget, guys, Sunday, Chantilly, Virginia, will be at the Dulles Expo Center, 10 o'clock until I think it's 4 o'clock is when it ends on Sunday. Definitely going to hopefully get some autographs from some of my football gods up here and get some pictures and some video clips for you guys. Just hold on tight. It's getting close. We'll be talking about teams on the field soon. It'll be real soon. I need some I need some football. I can't take it no more. I can't take it no more. Please.